we came up with the idea of wanting to celebrate our very best businesses in the UK. So we actually selected our top 40 greenest businesses, and we shortlisted them down to 21, and we've just announced the 10 greenest businesses in the UK at the Green Tourism Awards here today at the Royal Thames Yacht Club in London. That's right, we've wide variety. We've got an events management company, we've got self-catering, bed and breakfast, hotels, a theatre, a youth hostel, so a wide variety, but all relating to tourism businesses.
I bet you're dead chuffed.
It's been a fantastic event. It's been really fantastic. The response from the businesses, the idea of the networking. I've had people come up and saying, this is great, we should do more of this opportunity to learn from each other. We've had fantastic sponsorship through Beacon and BSI and Ecover and Triodos Bank. We've had excellent catering here at the venue through Bartlett Mitchell, which is the first contract caterer that we're working with in the UK. It's been a real successful event. And we've got a fantastic prop of some lovely trees with green balloons and money growing on it to show that money can grow on trees.
Yes, definitely. Definitely people are taking the message positively and looking at what they can do. We've got some super businesses. I mean, obviously the ones that have won today are really outstanding businesses, and they've got really deep green projects. They've got rainwater harvesting and biomass boilers and solar panels and lots of technology that they've brought in and done a lot of the simple practical things as well, and that's what they've won through. But all across the whole scheme, all 2,500 businesses all have to do a lot of work to get a bronze, silver or gold award, and it's based upon practical action. So it's about having your figures in place in terms of knowing you're monitoring and getting your system started, but it's a lot of it is focused on measuring those qualitative things that a consumer would be interested in, but also things that can go on behind the scenes that can demonstrate how a hotel or how a kitchen can be more eco-friendly, from the purchases it makes all the way through to the waste it's putting in the bin.
2,500 is becoming quite a big number, isn't it?
Reasonable. Although today, like we were saying, we're highlighting the fact there are over 50,000 tourism businesses in the UK. If you take all the small bed and breakfasts and visitor attractions and all the tourism industry together, it's a significant number of businesses. So 2,500 is still a bit of a drop in the ocean. We still want to get up to 5, even 10,000 businesses if we truly want to deliver a sustainable choice for all people who come to the UK on holiday.
And also the GTBS is becoming in demand overseas as well, isn't it?
That's right, yes. We started in 2007, we helped New Zealand set up their green scheme over there. We're just about to announce our first green tourism business members in British Columbia, in Canada, and we're also helping with Sweden, helping to set up an integrated green and quality scheme in Sweden. So yes, we've been very lucky to be able to work with other destinations around the world.
And they're recognising that the UK is a leader in this. I mean, Sweden you think of as being, well, is there anything we could be teaching Sweden about sustainability? But in actual fact, there are things. They still can learn from us. We're not the dirty man of Europe that we maybe used to be 20, 30 years ago. Britain and the UK generally is doing a lot of positive actions, and in tourism we're leading the way. And if we can do that, and we can inspire our businesses to go those extra, make those extra steps, invest in the future, invest in renewable technologies and things like that, we can deliver a real tangible change. And we've seen it. We've been given carbon footprint awards to businesses today based upon how much carbon dioxide they emit every year. And some of the businesses have figures that are almost down to zero. I mean, they've done tremendously good work with biomass, with renewable technologies, and it's excellent just to see what a good business can really do. I mean, there's still issues to do with quality. We're very much focused on that. Out of our best performers, we've got the Radisson Edwardian. They came through as a good carbon performer, as a hotel chain. Very high quality hotel chain, doing positive things. The other aspects that they're doing, which you wouldn't just put in pure carbon terms, are things like talking to their suppliers, improving the product that they've got, improving the experience. And we've got tourism experiences that join green tourism as well, and it's all about walking and cycling and enjoying the environment that you're in. So it isn't about doing without things. Let's not look at carbon as being without.
Very crucial part of the grading relates to social issues and the community. And actually what we want is businesses, they're part of the local destination. We want them to be able to work with the local community, promote the destination, and actually take on board some of the social aspects to do with running a more sustainable business, which includes, we see green as being the whole gambit of environmental, economical and social aspects as well.
Yeah. So they do a lot of outreach with the community. I mean, most of our hoteliers, they might be doing special support with the local Rotary Club or other sort of associations. Hotels invariably are undervalue themselves. They often think, oh, well, what am I doing to be sustainable or to be green? And you actually find, well, that same hotelier, compared to another business down the road, is doing some tremendous work with the community because they recognise that the community is part of their product. That for tourism is an environmentally friendly industry by the nature of what it is. It has to be good with the community. It has to be good with the general landscape and the environment, because that's the experience that the visitor gets, and so they recognise that, and that's why they can really lead the way for the whole of the UK's industries.
There's so much business can do to influence purchasing in its region, reducing the number of food miles, actually reducing the amount of transport, and actually improving the experience for the guest of actually experiencing the local destination that they've come to stay in. Over 13 years we have grown very slowly ourselves. Steadily. And I think that what we're seeing from the market at the moment and the interest out there is that, yes, I think we're on quite a quick expansion over the next few months and next few years. I think the message would be that green certification provides a credible and independent check of your business so that your customers can be sure that they're getting a green product and not greenwash.
Yeah, the other side of it is the whole programme is a framework. So it's a framework to help improve the way you run your own business. So it isn't just the certification at the end, it's the process you go through in order to get your certification. So as long as we can make that simple, straightforward, practical, then businesses will engage with it, and that's why we're showing good growth. We've focused on it being very much a practical, solutions-based system. And people value that because they can recognise I've done the project, I've started recycling, put a waste recycling bin in the room, or I've done some other practical measure. I can see the tangible difference that makes. It gets them points, and those points result in their score, which helps them get their certification. So it enthuses them to keep doing more and more, and that's part of what today's been about. It's about getting the 100 people that we've had today, from about 50 businesses across the UK, to recognise that they're not alone, that we're all doing this together, we're part of a bigger team. And then afterwards, since they've been networking and talking to each other, they've been sharing ideas about, well, I've been looking at changing from having tropical fruit on the menu. Now, why is tropical fruit an issue on green? You know, you might think, well, that isn't a very green thing. Well, it isn't. I mean, why does everybody have orange juice with their breakfast? Maybe we should be having apple juice and thinking a little bit more about where our food comes from. So, you know, yeah, exactly. And it's trying to work it into those simple actions. And if those simple actions can be rewarded, people enjoy it. People enjoy the process. And that's what's got this enthusiasm, this energy, and that's what we're driving forward with.